All right, guys, let's take a look at the AFC playoff picture because you are back in the hunt, all right? And it's really as wide open as it's been in a while. You got 4 two-loss teams, one of which is the Raiders. You wonder how long they're going to be there. The Titans are legit. Bills are legit. Bengals today lose at home. I'm sorry, they lose at the Jets, but it was the Jets, for Pete's sake. So what you have here, the Patriots are tied with 2 other teams at 4-4. That's a half game out of that last playoff berth. So they are definitely in this thing. Bert, how do you see this playing out? What's the key here?
I mean, I think the closest thing you have to a Goliath in the AFC right now is Buffalo, right? And Buffalo was in a fight for 3 quarters with Miami today, a Miami team that hasn't won since opening day in Foxborough. And so, you know, if Buffalo's the mountain you got to climb, I think Tennessee's probably slightly behind them, even though they beat them, but they're right there with them. And then the Chiefs would kind of be the sleeping giant. You know, I think those 3 teams are going to be in the playoffs. I think Baltimore will be in the playoffs, but after that, it's pretty wide open. And, you know, if you think that by the end of the year, you can compete with the Buffalo Bills, you can compete with the Tennessee Titans, and you're going to see those teams in a couple of weeks. I mean, I'm not saying the Patriots are going to get to the Super Bowl, but I think they can feel comfortable that they can compete with anybody in the conference because there isn't that sort of Goliath this year. It seems like the strength of the league this year is all in the NFC.
You think this Patriots team's a playoff team, Ted?
Yeah, I do. After today's win, I think they are. I mean, we see kind of still the stupidity of some of these teams that are in the AFC and some of the regression, some of the quarterbacks that you're still seeing in the AFC. And I think the momentum that you're seeing with the Patriots is a real thing. I think they really believe in themselves. I think they are willing this kind of successful season. A lot of the new guys that are here and the young guys that are here, they want to have a successful season. So I think they're in it, Michael. I really do. The beauty of is the Breer saying that the Goliath is the Buffalo Bills. You know what? Fantastic. You get to play them head to head twice, 2 times this year, and so you get to see how you measure up against the best. Then
it does feel like for the first time they're building something. Last week they were kind of fake building something. They were pushing the fact they were building something. Today sort of validated it, and now I think.
Dude, the Chargers just came off of a bye.
Yep.
You know what? You would think they got their butts kicked against the Ravens, so you think they're going to get their best shot, and it's at home, and the Chargers got dominated, I think, on paper, at least by the Patriots.
Okay, should be a good second half. We got you covered here.